Good morning, students. We are discussing about the new topic today. The topic is comparator. Okay, how the comparator means input voltage will be the output voltage. Whatever the output voltage we are delivered through this operational amplifier, that output voltage is a comparison of these two input voltages. That is called comparator. I'll move this another question. Okay, so for that purpose, first of all, I bypass the screen. Okay, then I'll start it. Okay. So the next concept is comparator. This is the new topic, comparator. And what is meant by comparator actually? Comparator is a circuit that compare two input voltages. That is called comparator. A comparator is a circuit. A comparator is a circuit that compares two input signals. That compares two input signals or two input voltages, whatever it may be, input signals or voltages. So this is the actual definition of comparator. A comparator is a circuit that compares two input signals or voltage. See, one voltage is called reference voltage and other voltage is called input voltage. Okay, so here one voltage is called the reference voltage, is called the reference voltage. Okay, so that is indicated VREF, reference voltage, and other is called the input voltage, okay. So we are compared the voltage, input voltage, with the help of reference voltage, so that is called VI. Okay, so when VI rises above or falls below, the reference voltage output changes its polarity actually. Okay, so when VI rises above or falls below V reference. So the VI input voltage, whatever the input voltage we are taken, that input voltage rises above or falls below with the reference voltage, then the output changes its polarity. Then the output changes polarity. Okay, so this is actually what I am saying, that comparators. So the comparator is the circuit that compares two input signals or two input voltages, whatever it may be. So here the one voltage is called the reference voltage VRF, and the other voltage is called as input voltage. So when VI rises above or falls below with reference voltage, then the output changes its polarity. See, I draw the circuit diagram of operational amplifiers. So this is your operational amplifier. Actually, this is your operational amplifier. Okay, so this is minus and this is plus. See, this is the input voltage Vi right now, and for suppose if we give the reference voltage to this terminal RF reference voltage, okay, and we are collecting output here V out, okay. So this is the input voltage and this is the reference voltage. So the input voltage given to the inverting terminal and the reference voltage given to the output terminal, and in non-inverting terminal, and we are finally we get output through this terminal. Okay, so there is an important point is I'll mention here. So that is if if Vi, so whatever the input voltage we are consider, that input voltage right now I'll give to non-inverting terminal. So this input voltage is greater than reference voltage. So here the reference voltage is considered as positive. Okay, so whatever the input voltage we are given to the inverting terminal is greater than the reference voltage which is connected to positive terminal, then V out output voltage is almost negative saturation region. Okay, so therefore a condition. So what is this condition? If Vi is greater than V reference, this is an inverting mode operational amplifier. In inverting case, if Vi is greater than V reference, then our output is always saturation condition, negative saturation condition. Okay, so if V reference it is positive terminal is greater than Vi negative terminal. So for suppose if your reference voltage is greater than compared to input voltage, then it shows the output voltage then it shows the output voltage is positive saturation. Okay, so this is the concept. So they are referred only the voltages, whether if input voltage is compared with the reference voltage, depends upon that input voltage and reference voltage, your output voltage is saturated in negative region or saturated in positive region. So I'll see 4 examples, 4 cases, how the saturation condition will be exist. Okay, so in next page I'll draw that 4 cases. So please note everybody, this is the story about comparator. So comparators are always compared with the input voltages, comparison of input voltages. So whatever the output will collect, that output voltage is a comparison of input voltages. Okay, so in this operational amplifier, one voltage is called reference voltage and other voltage is called input voltage. So when Vi rises or falls with respect to VRF, then the output voltage changes its polarity. See, here I am changing the polarity. Okay, so this is the condition. If Vi is much greater than VRF, Vi greater than VRF, then output voltage is negative saturation. If the reference voltage is more greater than input voltage, then definitely the output is a positive saturation. So I'll see in 4 cases. You just note this concept. Please note everybody. Please note everybody, and this is very important question. Generally, comparators are maximum used for comparison of numbers. So input signal, if you give a numbers to this input signal, at the time they will compare which type of output you want. Depends upon that output, your input voltages will be referred automatically. Okay, so right. The next page I'll write how this comparator working in different frames. Okay, so I'll move to next page. So first case one. So inverting comparator. Right now I'm consider inverting comparator. Inverting comparator with zero reference. With zero reference means there is no reference voltage actually. Okay, so which is directly connected with the ground. So right now inverting comparator means I am giving input voltage as a inverting terminal. So that is called inverting comparator. And with zero reference means the non-inverting terminal is directly connected to ground. So I draw this diagram here. So this is right now my operational amplifier. This is the output voltage and this is the input voltage. Okay, see, this is a negative terminal and this is the positive terminal, and this is directly connected with non-inverting terminal is directly connected with the ground. Okay, and see, so therefore this is the our input signal Vi. Okay, then what is our reference voltage? V reference voltage. Right now this is a V reference voltage. V reference voltage. Okay, so reference voltage is directly connected means here V reference voltage is equal to 0. Okay, so this is called 0. This means 0 reference voltage. Okay, so this is our output voltage V output. Now see, I am applying input signal here. What will be happen? See, what is the input signal? I will give sine input signal, and how the saturation will be occurs. See, this is actually input signal. The input signal is a sine formation. This is inverting mode, inverting. So that's why a negative sign here I am consider a negative peak here and the positive peak here. So this is the input signal, sinusoidal input signal. This is a negative and this is a positive side. Okay, so this is the input signal Vi, and here I am consider the output signal Vo. Same graph I am using for both signals. See, if the reference voltage is 0, okay, and this is the Vi voltage from this polarity. See, once again I will see the conditions. So if input voltage is greater than the reference voltage, then the output is negative saturation. So if you see the first condition, in the first condition Vi is always greater than V reference, because V reference is a 0 voltage and Vi is an input voltage. So input voltage is always greater than, this shows negative voltage saturation. So therefore your graph is look like, and it is a 0 saturation. So that's why if your graph, your output voltage is like, so this is your negative saturation region. Okay, it shows negative saturation region, V saturation. Understand what I'm saying? That okay. Now come to in the positive peak. If you given a positive signal, then if you are right now, if you are applying negative signal, okay. So first suppose if you are if you are negative signal applying, this is the saturation condition, because negative is more greater than reference, and it is a 0 value. Actually minus values are more greater than 0 values, so that's why it represents negative saturation. Right now if you consider in the second case, if you given positive peak means this voltage is positive voltage. Now positive voltage Vi right now, this positive voltage is right now, see, positive voltage, actually the positive voltage, and this is a reference voltage is right now 0 volt, and you are also considered positive voltage. So up to, but positive voltage, if you consider positive voltage, but the terminal polarity is negative. So terminal polarity is negative. So that's why your reference voltage is greater than your input voltage. So this condition you will show the positive saturation. So therefore, now if it is positive value, then it shows the positive saturation. Like, so this is the positive saturation condition. Understand? Plus the saturation. Understand? Whatever you are given a positive peak to the positive terminal only, but due to this positive terminal, negative terminal, this always shows the positive values are much greater than reference voltage. So therefore, if it is in negative condition, it will be negative saturation. Positive means it is a positive saturation. Understand? So this is the positive value. Right. Please note everybody. Actually, this is the positive region. This is the negative region because this is the actual graph. So this is, sorry. This shows. This shows this. Sorry. Okay, I'll do small mistake. So with your reference, I'll correct it. Okay. So once you will show that, I'll tell you small mistake. I rectify that mistake right now. So actually, I am consider graph is, this is the positive region. This is the positive region. Okay, and this is the negative region. Negative region. Okay. So this condition is correct only. See, if Vi is a negative, okay, and the zero value is compared to negative, zero value is more. Therefore, it shows that saturation. So actually, if you consider negative peak means inverting peak. So this is the inverting terminal. If you consider in inverting case, if you are consider positive peak and negative peak. So this is the positive peak, negative peak. In inverting, what will be happen? This positive will become negative, and this is a positive peak. Okay. So your output voltage is look like this is the input voltage. Okay, input voltage. So here also same. This is the positive region. If you are consider negative peak, how negative peak is your inverting terminal, then it shows positive region. So this is called positive saturation. Actually, this is a positive saturation. I'll mistake here only. And see, if you consider this is a positive peak, then positive peak. So this reference is number more greater than. So this is a negative saturation. Actually, this is a negative saturation. Understand what I'm saying that? So generally, this is a negative saturation. Okay. So it is already. Simply follow this diagram. Okay, so in inverting mode, this is the actual input signal given to the inverting terminal. But after output performed, the output will be inverting with respect to input terminal. Positive means here negative will come, and negative peak means positive will come. Similarly, here the negative terminal is given to the input, then it is negative terminal given to the input signal. It always indicates positive saturation. Okay, and if it is positive for input signal, it always indicates negative saturation region. Understand? So in previous case, I just do the mistake. I'll take reverse direction. So sorry, and so now I'll correct it. Okay, so if it is negative, then you will show positive saturation. If it is positive, it will show negative saturation. So this is the first case. So please note everybody, and I'll move to second case. So please note everybody, I'll move to second case. Please move. So this is the first case of inverting comparator with zero reference. Now same case I'll move non-inverting comparator with zero reference. Okay. So I'll move to next page. Second option, non-inverting comparator with zero reference. Non-inverting comparator with zero reference. So now I'll express the same concept, but in this case it is inverting, and next case I am converting non-inverting. Same diagram once again I will consider. See, in non-inverting case what will happen? So this is my operational amplifier. Okay, and right now I am giving inverting input voltage. This is okay, and this is non-inverting terminal. Okay, so right now in inverting mode, and this is the output voltage. See, so this is the inverting terminal, this is non-inverting terminal. Now I am considering non-inverting comparator. So I will give the input voltage to the non-inverting terminal Vi, and this reference voltage is right now connected to ground, and this is the reference voltage. Okay, so this is I am considering reference voltage as inverting terminal, and input signal is to the positive terminal, and this is the output voltage Vi. So output voltage. Okay, so right now this is a non-inverting comparator. It is acts as a non-inverting comparator. If you see the input and output characteristics of this inverting and non-inverting amplifier, non-inverting comparator. So this is actually input signal was given here, and the output signal was taken here. Okay. So this is actually input signal, same signal. In previous case, this signal I consider. Now the same signal I once again consider. This is the input signal. Okay. So this is a positive peak, and this is negative peak. So what actually non-inverting means? If you are giving input signal to the non-inverting amplifier, the output will be amplified, and it always maintains zero phase with the input voltage. So whatever the positive is taken, the positive peak comes same direction, and whatever the negative peak taken, the negative peak is also amplifying at the same direction. This is maintains at 0 degree phase. Okay, phase. So there is no inverting here, only same phase, maintain the same phase. So in this condition, so the input voltage is given to non-inverting terminal, and reference voltage is given to inverting terminal. So what will be happen according to whatever the input signal is given? See here. So whatever the positive signal is given to the input signal, this will be in the same direction. So therefore the saturation region is also at the same direction. So this is the saturation region direction. So this is the saturation region direction. Like so. This is the V saturation. V saturation. This is a positive saturation. Okay, because this is the positive region, this is the negative region. And see here the second condition is positive peak is given to input terminal. So therefore, so in positive means the same direction. Actually, so what is the negative direction here? Negative peak is given. So in same direction, the amplifying signal also came. So the saturation here also negative region. Okay, so this is the saturation. V minus V saturation. Minus V saturation. saturation. So this is the difference between this diagram and this diagram. Okay, here also same, but here I'm giving my input voltage is non-inverting terminal, so that is the reason. In non-inverting terminal means this is the input signal, so input signal will be given in this form and we will get the output signal at the same format, but it is amplified. Okay, so therefore the positive side will be shows that positive saturation and negative side will be shows that negative saturation, so remaining are same. Okay, so compared to this equation, see here the negative sign shows the positive region and the positive side shows the negative region, but here the positive side shows the positive region only, the negative side shows the negative region. Okay, understand? And the third case, very important case, that case is inverting comparator with non-zero reference. Right now I am using some value against the input voltage. Please note everybody, I'll move to next third one, third case. So next concept, not next concept, next case. That case is inverting comparator with non-zero reference. So I'll move to next page. So inverting case 3. Inverting comparator with non-zero reference. Comparator with non-zero reference. Okay, non-zero reference means the reference voltage having sufficient potential. So right now it is not V saturation is not, V reference is not 0. So something V reference is equal to 5 volts. Okay, so now I consider 5 volts. It is non-zero actually. Okay, non-zero means it is some value. Okay, so this is the actual diagram of inverting comparator with non-zero reference. So in this situation, what will be our output voltage? How we are compared? So here input terminal is given to negative only. Okay, so that is called input terminal is directly connected to the inverting terminal. So whatever the input signal here I am giving to this operational amplifier. So finally that output voltage, the output voltage is amplified, but it is inverted with respect to input signal. So right now I'm draw the diagram, circuit diagram. So characteristics of the graph, it will be appear. So this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. Okay, and similarly it is the x-axis. Okay, so now I am consider the input signal is a sinusoidal waveform, and this is the positive. See, so this is actually negative peak, and this is the positive peak. Okay, so this is your input signal. This is a negative peak, and this is a positive peak, which is given. Like right now, the reference voltage is fixed with the 5 volts. Okay, so means that 5 will be indicated somewhere here on this graph. See, so this is the 5 voltage representation, 5 volts representation here. So I'll make it draw a line. So I'll draw that reference voltage like on small graph. Okay, just dotted line. I'll using that. Okay, so right now see same condition in zero reference, right? So this is the condition. Right now I implement these conditions once again. If Vi is greater than V reference, then it is the shows positive saturation. If Vi is positive, is less than V reference, it is called negative saturation. Okay, so right now in this situation, what will be happening? See, in this situation, we are considering the reference voltage is 5 volts. Okay, so for suppose that 5 volt is represented in this graph is this is the 5 voltage. So this is called V input voltage, V input, and this is the V output voltage. Okay, so how the output voltage is saturated means, so here the whatever the output we are collecting at the output terminal, that output voltage is 180 degrees that output voltage maintain 180 degrees phase shift with its input voltage. Understand that output voltage maintains 180 phase difference with the input voltage. So therefore here we are consider positive negative. First of all, if you given, see, this is the input signal which was given to the inverting terminal. So if you given positive, then our positive peak will be converted into negative in output voltage. So therefore this is the positive region actually. Okay, this is the negative region. So therefore in positive region your input starts with, this is the negative peak applied. So after it convert 180 phase shift, it look like VA. So your saturation starts from here up to your reference voltage. So once it reaches to your reference voltage, so then only this is like that. Okay, understand? And if you consider the negative peak, now negative peak will be right now, it look like a positive saturation. So this is the positive will be negative saturation and negative will be positive saturation. So this is P positive saturation, this is positive saturation, and this is actually negative P saturation. Understand? So here the 5 volts is the actually reference voltage. Up to it reaches 5 voltage, it maintains a saturation. After that, it will move to negative saturation. So this is the comparison of inverting comparator with non-zero reference. So please note everybody, same phenomena is applicable for non-inverting comparator also. In non-inverting comparator case, your saturation, positive saturation, negative saturation is the same with the input signal. Okay, so in here, in input signal it is positive, then positive saturation will be obtained. In negative way, negative saturation will be obtained. But here this is inverting, that is the reason. In negative case we are applying positive saturation, and here positive case, in this case we are getting negative saturation region. So this is the comparison of inverting with non-zero reference. So here the reference voltage, this is actually, this gap is called reference voltage gap. So this gap is called reference voltage gap. So this is reference voltage gap. Okay, so this is the reference voltage gap. Up to reach the reference voltage, this graph shows only saturation curve. Okay, so please note everybody, I will move to fourth one. So please note everybody, I'll move to fourth case. Okay. So I'll consider the same graph once again. So next, this is the case non-inverting comparator with non-zero reference. Non-zero reference. Now I'll move to fourth case. This is the fourth case. Okay. So non-inverting comparator with non-zero reference. See here, I'm using the same diagram, but right now I'll give to some inverting amplifier is directly. This is the inverting, and see right now I'm giving some input voltage. So this inverting terminal. So this is the input signal. Actually, it is a non-referencing. This is right now I'll give to 5 volts right now. Okay, input. So something signal you will make it. So this is non-reference voltage, 5 voltage. So right now I am applying 5 voltage in this non-inverting terminal. Okay, right. So see here what will be happening output voltage. So this is the input voltage. This is your input voltage, and this is your output voltage. So input voltage I given same situation. So this is the negative peak and this is the positive peak. So this is a positive peak and this is a negative peak. Okay, and somewhere this reference voltage is represented by here. Somewhere I represent this is the reference voltage point. Now I'll move to that reference voltage point. So I just draw the dotted line from that reference point as only. See, this is right now. See, this is a non-inverting case, so that's why whatever the input signal is given to the non-inverting input signal, that it will be converted into output signal as the same way, but it is amplified. Okay. Now positive peak will be appeared at positive only, negative peak will be appeared at negative only. So therefore your positive saturation is always in positive region and negative saturation is always in negative region. So here finally this is the positive voltage. See here I'm using yellow color. Now your positive saturation. So what is the positive saturation? This positive saturation is like here. So this is the positive saturation, and similarly the positive saturation is like right there. So this is the P positive saturation. So positive peak side represents positive saturation only, and the negative peak side represents negative saturation. So this is the negative peak side represent negative saturation. Okay. So this is negative saturation. Understand? So remaining everything is. So this is the non-inverting comparator with non-zero gap, and this is a non-inverting with zero reference, and this is non-inverting with non-zero reference, and it is inverting with zero reference. So finally, this is the comparator. Understand? See, please note everybody. Okay. So I think this is the last topic of this lesson. So unit 3 is completed right now. So tomorrow onwards we are starting digital electronics. Okay. And today's class, the third unit is completed. This is the last topic.